Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having another historical battle, this time the Battle of Teutoburg Forest. And I'm kind of playing this for the first time, so some years ago I have tried this. At the very least I cannot remember did I win or lose, but at least this is the first attempt in the long time playing this particular battle. I haven't read any guides and I haven't tried this before recently, so let's see how I will fare, and if I lose I will make another attempt with the guides read and some attempts made to kind of give a proper walkthrough for the mission. And as it seems that the Romans will be quite outnumbered, so rather strong forces, especially chosen axemen, chosen archer war bands. I'm not worried too much about those axemen. And then spear war bands, 2 units of berserkers, some more of these chosen archer war bands. So it's going to be a rough battle, but let's see how we can manage.
This is the year 9 AD. The place, Germania, beyond the Empire's border. This is the army of Quintilius Varus, sent north by Augustus to pacify the Germans. Guided by a trusted local chieftain, Arminius, the legion is heading back to winter camp. But life on the frontier can be treacherous, brutal, and short. Thanks to Arminius, the Romans are marching into danger. Hidden in the forest, there's an army of savage German warriors, fired up and thirsty for Roman blood. As the danger becomes obvious, Varus gallops to the head of the column. He has to get his men back to the fort before sunset. Once darkness falls, the Germans will be able to kill them at will. This is a chance for Varus to prove that he has the right stuff. That he is a noble Roman, and a noble Roman general at that.
Okay,
if
not
he
looking.
Isn't, he'll be a noble Roman corpse by sunset, and no one will get home. The camp is in sight. One last push by the Romans should see them home, but without enough survivors, this will be a black day for Rome and a massive victory for the barbarians.
So now the question is, should we try to beat them? Or should we try to just run? So some missiles are being fired, and the Germanians are coming. And some dogs of war are unleashed. Okay. And of course we are losing some of the archers. So getting into the fort might prove to be difficult. At the same time, we need to repel this initial attack. It seems the rear of our column is rather well, so could we perhaps make a fighting line with these units forming the core? So we could run everything here that we can and start making some progress. And it seems this flank is actually weaker. So only 1 unit of Axemen, 1 unit of Chosen Axemen. So let's run a bit further over there. I think as Warhounds are over here, we need to sacrifice the Praetorian cohort and Roman archers. Let's see about these. Can we do something with them? Are there some units hiding over there? Yes, there are. What are they? Axemen. Okay, but still, I think you guys should go that way. And let's see how we will fare. And you should try to take down those berserkers quite fast. Nice, 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 nice. That's it for them. Who are you guys? Okay, let's try to do something with the cavalry. Warhounds. Get over here. Okay, we don't want to fight against Chosen Axemen with those guys. And you should turn around. And how are you guys doing? Okay, nice. And we have more of those berserkers coming. We need to deal with them. And we need you guys for that as well. Okay, Barbarian Cavalry. Where is our legionaries from here? Okay, not available apparently. And now we need to conserve the rest of our cavalry against the Chosen Axemen. Or rather, Chosen Archers. Break, break, break. Okay, we have more Axemen coming. The berserkers are still raging over there. Okay, so where are you? Pursuing some berserkers, it seems. Okay, perhaps you should go to the forest over there. I think we need to have a bit of rest for our majority of our troops. And perhaps we should get into the cover of the forest. Okay, these guys are not doing too well. chosen archers. Well, actually some casualties inflicted over for them. I mean, you guys should try to hide a bit further into the forest. We can perhaps spring a rather nasty surprise. Okay, not then. What are they throwing at us? Axemen, Spear Warband, but we do have Urban Cohort. So I'm counting on those guys to get the job done. And they are fresh, indeed fresh. So I think... Is that actually a general unit? No, the command unit is somewhere over there. But I think we want to show some Roman courage. If we could take care of the... Oh, we have, what? 9 minutes left. So I guess we need to move a bit more speedily. And apparently this is not the correct way to work, so I guess we should have fled towards the city. But then again... So, let's get going then. Okay, there is the enemy general. We need to deal with it. Arminius will pay.
General flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
Okay, nice. We have 7 minutes left. Okay, those guys are rallying. That's not okay. And please don't run uphill. Because, well...
General is running away.
Okay, please go down. Okay, take... Ah! Okay, but we need to go onwards. Six minutes most likely, yeah. Okay. So we can choose between Spear Warband and something else. I think we will go this way. It's a bit, seems to be a bit faster. Axemen chasing. Do we need to use Praetorians to slow them down? They are exhausted, we are only very tired, so shouldn't be too difficult to do. I don't even see the fort quite just yet. It's about 5 minutes. Yeah, and now we will charge them. Trying to avoid the battle, are we? Of course, we could try to rush the fort with heavy cavalry, only I don't know what they do have near there. But at least these guys are not going to catch us. Hopefully... Have we taken care of the... No, there is... Barbarian Warlord. Okay. So we need you guys to do something about that. Because these guys just cannot do it alone. 4 minutes. It's going to be a close call. But it seems we have beaten the Axemen at least. Even if the Germanians do win, they will get a bloodied nose. Three minutes. Oh. Now what? Okay. Not quite only the... Okay, I guess it's going to take attempt number 2. But let's see if we could bring Varus at the very least over there. Go, go, go. So now what? Okay, so this apparently was not the proper way to do this. So we need to have at least 100 allied soldiers, so that means infantry must reach here as well. Let's give the battle another go. So I have watched and read some guides for this battle, and there seems to be... Well, the first and foremost thing is to do running to the city. The second point is to try to memorize where the Germanians are attacking you and react accordingly. Third one is to kind of cut the cinematic quite fast so you can gain control of troops faster. Fourth, you can beat the initial Germanian attack rather easily, at least according to some, let's see. And fifth, perhaps we could bait the last Germanian army with cavalry unit so that we could circle around with other units. But let's see. I think one of the main difficulty factors in these battles is that... okay, so we cannot cut the cinematic. Is exactly the cinematics, because they kind of force the... army to get into bad position, though at the moment, yeah, this helps really much, because in the last attempt the war dogs were already fighting against these archers and whatnot, so perhaps we could actually save some of these guys. So let's give orders. What are their warhounds? Spear Warband. I think you should fire at them. Okay, Chosen Axeman. Berserkers. Not good. And then I think we need to utilize our cavalry a bit more carefully this time. So let's send Varus somewhere else. And actually I want you firing at those berserkers. And you can fire at the warhounds. And there is some chosen archers somewhere. So let's see how we can actually do. And I guess I forgot to put fire at will for most of the units. Okay, that's not good. We will lose one archer unit. And where do you think you guys are going? Okay, barbarian cavalry coming. Let's try to deal with them. Okay, I think we have some time. Still, where are these legionaries? I hope that you can actually throw some javelins on those guys. And let's make sure that the chosen axemen are not joining the fray again. I guess one of the main mistakes over here was that we actually had that skirmish mode on with the archers. But at the very least we do have some cavalry. Berserkers are going down, we will lose that legionary cohort, most likely. Don't go over there. Don't go over there, please. Because those berserkers will eat you. Okay, nice. And I guess now it's time for the running phase. So let's get going. So the archers are fighting. Okay, they are bugging over here. So what do they have? Chosen Archer Warband. Okay, let's see if we could just surprise it. And you guys are not supposed to run off the hills, and let's see that we are not the ones being surprised over here. We have other units arriving. Axemen, axemen, axemen. Yeah. Not a big thing, I don't think, actually. So the chosen archers have been all but wiped out. Okay, barbarian warlord. And more chosen archers from the hill over there. Okay, you hunt down that. You go to help the legionaries over here. What? And And let's hope there are no spear warbands hidden over there. Okay, and it seems chosen archers are beating our cavalry. And time to do some more running. These guys will fight another day if we let them.
Enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them
Okay,
from the battlefield.
so that's it for one of the armies. Oh, Barbarian Noble Cavalry, okay. We seem to be a bit in trouble at the moment. We need to deal with that enemy cavalry until we do anything. What are you doing? Get back into position. Pull off formation, etc, etc. So we have 13 minutes. Perhaps we should... Okay, we are not going to strike at the enemy at one go. More of those warhounds coming, more of chosen archers. Okay, I don't think this actually went
The enemy general is killed.
very well.
Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
We do not have the men required to push as it is. So yeah, we clearly triggered the enemy charge, but not exactly the way we intended. Yeah, so another go.
Gallant general has fallen and caused his troops much heartache.
And I actually think this went a bit worse than the initial one. Well, not perhaps quite. Yeah, let's give it another try. And it was a bit of a setback that actually the Roman cavalry lost to that chosen archer warband. So these war dogs will be released. I think these guys will perform rather well doing the front over there, and let's have fire at will for all of these guys. So you guys move forward to, I don't know. You will strike at the berserkers, you will strike at the chosen axemen, you will face the war dogs, you will form a protection against the war dogs over there, and you will do something and you will go over there. And both of you will start firing at the Berserkers and Chosen Axemen. Okay, let's see how the battle will initiate. Okay, now they released them against these guys. Don't go over there. And we don't want you to throw any more pillar on those Berserkers. They have caused quite enough trouble as it is. Okay, the rest of you guys have a bit of a rest. Okay, and we will go after those Chosen Axemen. And the infantry will advance. Okay, Chosen Archer Warband needs to be dealt with rather quickly. Good. No casualties suffered over there. Legionaries march. Okay, and let's try to wipe them out. Okay. Oh, that was my cavalry unit. Whoops. Almost got me scared. So, what next? We have 16 minutes. So far, so good. Those warhounds are not coming back. Okay, we have some axemen coming. Do they have... Okay, actually run up here. There should be rather good positions to repel those. Okay, good.
Gods,
I hope that was Ariminus.
the enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
And let's hope that they don't actually... Chasing these don't trigger those last forces to attacking us. Okay. Those guys are breaking. And then just a quick charge to the rear.
The enemy army is in flight.
Good. So these guys are not coming back.
From the battlefield.
That means we are ready to have some rest. And now the question is which route to take. Okay, and you are not going any further. I think we need to have a bit of a rest. Until perhaps 10 minutes. So they do have 2 rather large forces remaining, and we need to have 100 survivors. And they have bonus fighting woods, but we don't want to get caught in the crossroads, like happened last time. So I think we will try to get this way. And it's halfway there, so time to move. And let's try to get the high ground advantage, if possible. And then about baiting the enemy. So you are selected, perhaps not. They will take rather heavy casualties, so you are selected to do that. So, where are you little Germanians? Okay, there you are. And there is the rest of their army. Just right like the wind. Skirmishers, noble cavalry, bodyguard. Perhaps we could even beat. And the rest of their army. Okay. So let's try to bait them. Chosen archers somewhere. And I guess it's time for you guys to start running.
heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees
Chosen Axeman.
like a coward.
But yeah, you just keep running. And perhaps you should start firing. And time to move as well, okay. Now there is the Chosen Archer Warband. Hit it. And you guys just run. I think we need to actually sacrifice one of you guys to hold them. Okay, that's... not good. Okay, and they don't want to engage these. Oh, my poor urban cohort. Okay, you guys continue running. Continue running and get to the settlement. So that's 50, 60, 90 if they survive. Run. Okay, actually you buy time. You buy time. All of the others just run. Not many noble cavalry is left anymore. I would be so tempted to have these. Okay, nice. They beat the noble cavalry. Good. So I'm kind of tempted to have the 4 minutes. Okay, no time to lose. Get there. So about my temptation to have the barbarians come here and have these guys fire at them. It would be so nice. And it's a victory. Should we continue? No. I think we will accept the victory. Yeah.
Ours, but only by the narrowest of margins.
Perhaps we could have beaten that rebel. Well, let's not push it. But yeah, perhaps not the optimal performance, but this seems the way to do this battle. About what to improve, I think some microing decisions were not perhaps the most optimal ones, and perhaps the baiting with the cavalry did not go exactly as planned. But overall, I have to say that third attempt, this is said to be perhaps one of the most difficult battles or rather historical battles, so yeah. I think rather nice, perhaps we could some point try to destroy all enemies if that could be achieved, but that's for another day. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. And very special thanks to channel members Napoleon Complex, Cossack Hussar, Mark Anthony. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.